business. Talk about making dreams come true.
So remember when you were talking about the things we do now affect the things we do later?
Yes.
But we didn't give up. And on those days that we wanted to hide and give up, we decided to keep moving forward. And it doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing. If you can find it within yourself to just take the next step, eventually you'll get there.
Because you were given a dream, you listened to that dream, and you didn't wake up and say, oh, I want to be a neurosurgeon, right? So that is your intuition telling you this is the path that, when I'm getting goosebumps that I'm saying this, this is the path that you need to be on. And so we have choices every single day, right? We're on the precipice. We can go left or right, and neither is right or wrong. But if you are given a dream, if you listen to your intuition and you continue to follow that, even when times are hard and you want to throw in the towel, there's a reason why you receive that message versus Mike receiving that message versus me receiving that message. Like, you are the person that is going to bring that forward. You and your husband are the ones who are going to forge that path. Oh, the goosebumps are so amazing.
The babies, just think about babies. I have to share this. I say this all the time. The baby is born and they don't know how to walk.
Nope.
Babies don't learn how to walk in the womb.
Nope.
They're born, and it's a struggle when you watch a child learn
Exactly.
how to walk. They fall, they cry, they can't get up. You think it's never going to happen. Oh, think about potty training. Woo!
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, you're like,
Yeah,
it's never
it gets, you know, really,
and for us, it was even longer. So, but you know, that pain exists. And there's so many days we just want to give up, but with walking, we can't give up.
No.
So if we think about our dreams, like we're just walking to wherever it is we're going, then we can always find a place to go.
let's talk one last thing before we leave. Talk about the win when you, those days with the kids in the struggle. Let's talk about a day that it's a win. It's like you're saying, to try and make it, all the things you do, there's that day you'll be like, okay, this is worth it.
Okay, so my son did not sleep for 8.5 years.
Lord
8.5
have
years.
mercy.
And because of that, he was stuck in a lot of patterns. He couldn't stay still and he was just hurting. And when we finally found the combination of things, story for another day,
You gotta come back with that.
Right.
Exactly.
I used to have to sleep on him to hold him down for those 3 hours that we maybe get at the most. And I woke up at 6 a.m. and I realized he'd slept. And excuse me, and he just everything was different. And then a week later, I had a list of things he had to accomplish for years on the wall. One of them was learning to tie a shoe. He would need to put his shoes on and tie his shoe. You'll never forget 2 weeks later, and I think this was a bigger win, without me prompting him, he tied his own shoe. He'd been taught before, but he tied his own shoe. And those are the things that make you keep going.
Yeah.
I have so many blessings. My entrepreneurial life is not in any type of box. Like, we live so outside of the line. However, it allows me to be there for my kids and see how the work we did before.
Those miraculous.
Was Dad there when he tied his shoe? So what did you guys do when you looked up and like, yo, listen, did you see that?
I'm going to tell you, there was probably a meltdown 5 minutes after. So it might have been, wow. Well, I won't say that's true, because it started to change how we all interacted as a family. Yeah. And so but when you're in those situations, the time that you took, we should have taken more time to celebrate that. So when you have those wins, celebrate them.
Yes.
Because we just had to move on to the next thing. And if we really enjoyed that moment of success, of seeing something we worked so hard for happen, then you know what? It would have inspired us to move on to the next thing with a little calmer, less reactive attitude. And that's what we've learned.
You can celebrate that now, though.
We can celebrate that now.
Yes.
On the microphone, ladies and gentlemen, Lisa's here, Anna's here.